I mean, the interesting thing about the company is that it was created in the midst of the worst financial crisis since the Great Depression. So we came up with a pretty novel idea, which was a digital financial services company. We took a bet 8 years ago that brick and mortar would start to become something that people didn't need. And last year we really started this approach that we called our disruption approach. We came up with this idea of the lucky penny. And the notion was the majority of people disrespect pennies. So if you think about it, most people walk by pennies. In fact, myself, I was guilty of the fact that I threw pennies out. If I got them in my change, I'd toss them because I found them annoying.
Andrea isn't the only one tossing pennies in the garbage. Americans trash an estimated $62 million in change every year. Talk about throwing your money away.
Let's think about that old adage, a penny saved is a penny earned. What if we just got Americans to stop and think about saving their change, saving any small amount of money, and what a material difference that could make by the end of a year? And what we did is we literally hid 10 pennies in 10 cities across the country. Each penny was an Ally branded penny. It was specially minted for us, and each penny was worth $1,000. So if you found that penny, you won $1,000.
Would you notice a $1,000 penny on the street? Or is Ally Bank right? Does the average American care so little for the penny as to leave it lying by its lonesome? As a test, let's watch 2 pennies on one of the busiest sidewalks near the University of Texas. Will anyone pick them up?
So this is the Ally Lucky Penny, and it's slightly larger than a regular penny. We work with the U.S. Mint because, as you can imagine, they have very strict guidelines on making your own currency. We had some really interesting things that happened with some of the pennies. In Charlotte, for instance, we discovered that they sweep the streets 3 times a day. So the pennies that we were hiding kept getting swept up, and we had to go back out and replace those pennies. But it was really a blast to see how much of a frenzy the penny promotion created. If I saw a penny on the sidewalk now, I definitely pick it up. Where even myself, before this promotion started, I had a lot of negative thoughts towards the penny. Now I've kind of become a fan of the penny, so every time I see one, I bend over and I pick it up now.
Ding, ding, ding! 40 minutes and 18 seconds. More than 400 people walked by before these pennies found a new home. Were they seen and ignored, judged not worth bending over for? Or are pedestrians just not looking for them?